Mic check, please.
All good, mate. How are we?
G'day, mate.
Just checking my push to talk's working on my wheel now.
Sounds good.
Cheers, brother.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hello. Why is the camera not focused? Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. I need to open the live stream, and I don't know if this is even on. I don't think it is because it's on private. Why is that? Private. Oh well. Right, I think we are live. I've had the video. I've had the live stream on private, so Nobody has actually seen this live stream so far. Hopefully YouTube will notify everyone and we'll get the show on the road. Something's looking a little weird up here. Looks a little bit better. Hello everyone, I see you're slowly joining in here. I'm sorry that there wasn't much notice. I thought the live stream was public, but apparently it's been sitting on private so nobody could even see it. Today we're going to be doing the first round of Octane Online Racing's GT3 Contender series. We're going to be racing at Hungaroring. 2 30-minute races, and what is the time? I think we still got half an hour before we get into qualifying. So I better get some practice done. Hey Pixel, well hopefully maybe today will help you maybe find a few things that might prepare you for your race. And good luck for your race next week. Or wait, when is your race? Oh, for this race, the race that we're in right now. Is that what you're talking about? Alright, well, it's gonna be a good one. All I know is that I do not really like this car. But we just got to give what I've got with the... Yeah, I can't really change cars now. Might hop in the TeamSpeak. That's going to be a little bit loud. Just let me know how the audio levels are. Hopefully we'll do a better job than last time with the audio, but I can't promise that. Am I gonna win? Actually, it's looking like a really where's the camera? There it is. Yeah, it's looking like a very difficult field. There's some extremely quick people here. It's gonna be a big ask to get a win, especially with the car I'm in, because I don't find it to be ultra competitive, but I'll give what I've got and I'll give my very best and try win, but everyone wants to win, so we'll see what happens. Thanks, Pixel.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Other voices that you might hear in the background is other people in the voice chat. We have to be in a voice chat in this race in case there's something that needs to be told by race direction. And yeah, good luck for your race, Pixel. You race an hour later, alright. Somebody was timed out for 5 seconds. Why was somebody timed out? Can I revert that? Remove. I apologize to whoever was timed out by Nightbot. I don't know what you did or why it did that. Right, so I think we start in about half an hour. I can't say exactly, but I need to get some practice in. I'm gonna load up some... I'll do some race practice, I guess. Not supposed to show my setup on screen, so I'm just gonna quickly flick it back.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Good self.
Yeah, not too bad.
Want that.
Excited first night.
I think that's what I want. Okay. And good luck, Bilko. And thanks Darren. Really appreciate that as well. Oh, thanks, great. Nightbot's a bit of a weird one. Reports or it mutes some random things. And I'm trying to figure out a few things I'm still haven't got my head around. We have a mandatory pit stop in our race, so only a tyre change, which I've practiced once. I need to do that again. Yeah, Homer, I agree. It's very stable and it's not the deadliest car. It's not that hard to drive. Well, it's not that hard to crash. But it is fairly difficult to get fast, in my opinion. I like to put the traction control up by 1. Thanks, Pixel. Take care and good luck for your race. So with the race is only being about half an hour, I think brake pad 1 should definitely be good enough. And yeah, again, if the audio levels are terrible, just please let me know. I'll try fix them, but I'm on my own today. Hayden's not here, so it's going to be difficult for me to fix anything on the go. I just remembered something. I should probably pull over real quick. My computer is not as strong as Hayden's, which we live streamed on last time, so I should probably turn some graphics settings down. That can go down. That can go down. And we don't need... Okay, motion blue's not on. Righto. Okay, thanks. I'm glad to know that the audio is a bit better this time because we had a real struggle with that last time. I've never had the camera set up on my side. We've always had Hayden's camera working, so hopefully I don't look too goofy. I know the lighting's not perfect, but will do. We have one... Okay, well apparently we're in a race session at the moment, but I'm sure that'll tick over to another practice session right after, and then my belief is that we start qualifying in about 20 minutes. Yeah, so with this Aston, you can, especially on this track, it's not the fastest on this track, and I can definitely admit that, but I feel like you can just throw it anywhere and it doesn't spin. I do hope the stream quality doesn't drop. If we start getting lag and low frame rates, I do apologize. ACC is a really difficult game to stream. Or for me anyway. I'm just gonna not get in anyone's way right now because they're all in a practice race. About to end anyway. We do live stream sometimes. It used to be a lot on iRacing, and then we got a bit more into ACC competitive events, and now I'm doing a league. So this is the first round of I think 15 rounds. Yeah, we've got 15 rounds. We're taking part in every single track in ACC. Just GT3 cars, none of the multi-class stuff as of now. Yeah, so to those of you joining right now, this is not the race, this is just practice.
Can I get a mic check?
Yep.
All good.
Oh, good, mate.
Did I get points for that race?
Right.
Gold star.
You might hear a dog
I'll take it.
barking in the background. I apologise for that. Always getting a little bit of a slide going there. Might just pop into the pits if there's not enough time and I'll have a pit entry practice. One of the most annoying things about these league races, like before the actual race, I'm always concerned that I've forgotten something. I hate that feeling. Something in preparation that I've missed, but I'm sure I'm fine. Brake after that wall on the left, that should be fine. It'll do. Yeah, the AMR, it's not that bad. Definitely something you can most of the time hop into without issues. It's not going to kill you like the Porsche will. Oh, that was a terrible pit stop entrance. Yeah, if you guys are in the Discord and you have events that you want to advertise, we don't really mind. We haven't been too active in Discord lately, so if you guys want to help fill it up, then we're more than fine with that. I think we have a specific tab for event advertising, so if you want to do that, feel free.
Mandatory stop is now clear.
Okay, so we're back into a practice session of 5 minutes.
Green line, give it all you got.
Oh. I'm a bit confused of what's happening here, actually. What is happening here? Are we just doing another practice race? It'd be embarrassing if I got my times wrong.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay.
Green light, give it all you can.
Yeah, there's a lot of really quick people in this league, in this
Alright, all done
tier in
skipping the
specific.
session for now. We got 16 minutes until we go through to quali.
Right, 16 minutes until quali.
Thanks, mate.
I am trying to... Because before I started the live stream, I was still trying to decide what brake pad to use for quali. I think I've decided I'm going to go on brake pad 1. Okay, I'm going to quickly flick over. Just change a couple things. That should be fine, that should be fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. The audio is very quiet. Right, which audio is quiet? Oh, if you're meaning overall, the audio is quiet. For some reason, my microphone isn't doesn't pick up a lot of sound. It used to. I don't know why it doesn't now. But since my mic's quiet, I have to make the game quiet as well. So overall, it's kind of soft audio. So if you can, just turn it up. I can't really do much about it right now. Technology's a weird thing. So hopefully another time it'll work better. Right, I think I need to get onto some quali practice. Welcome to everybody who is watching. Our previous race, which was the 6 hours of Spa, was also held by Octane Online Racing, so we're quite enjoying racing with them. They're quite local to us. With Unleashed Drivers, us being based in New Zealand, we don't really get to... We're often racing in races with very high ping and nobody likes us because we're lagging all over the place, so it's good to be racing with low ping people for once. Right, let's get this together. So with this car, you can use the on-throttle overseer to your advantage to get you around corners faster. But in some corners, if you give it a little bit too much, you'll lose a tenth just by getting some wheel spin. Hayden is not going to be in this league. Well, he can't be in this league mainly because of his work schedule times. He can't really fit in. But no, this is just me in this league. I haven't done a league in a long time, so just have to hope this goes alright. I've only been practicing in optimal conditions, and my braking marker has been the rubbered in track, so I need to change that real quick. I'll try to answer you guys if I can, or when I can. It's just, obviously I need to concentrate, and with this being a very tight track, I'm constantly concentrating and looking at the corners, so I'm sorry if I do miss some messages. Right, well I can definitely tell this is a less grippy track. It's got fast conditions rather than optimal, which I've been practicing in, because I know by the time we get to the race it should be optimal conditions. Should be, I hope. As far as I'm aware, that any running in the track in this session should carry over, so if we rubber up the track now, we should have a grippy track by qualifying. I don't even know. Oh, that was not the greatest time. Oh, yeah, you don't want to take that curb. That's instantly about half a tenth, maybe a tenth lost. I have the exact same impression on this chicane. I hate it. I hate it and I hate it. I don't even think I'm taking it as fast as I could be, because I just don't know how to take it, honestly. I'm taking it what I think I should be taking it. I've always wanted to make an updated track guide on this particular track, mainly because the one I did on this track, at that point in time, you could cut right across the chicane without getting an invalid lap, but you can't do that anymore, so it's a bit different. Yeah. Oh, it's a little hot into the first corner. I think we've got about 9 minutes and then we'll be getting into quali. depending on how things go, I may or may not stick around and we can do a few fun races on ACC, just on random online lobbies after this event, which should be an hour long. We've got 2 half-hour races. And just, yeah, depending on what happens, maybe we'll stick around and do a couple fun races just online. See what's around. If anyone wants to join, they can.
Yellow flagging sector 3.
I also hate that corner I just went through. I don't seem to get through there very cleanly. Just want to get this track rubbered up before quali. I don't know if it's carrying over or not, but I've not practiced on a fast track because I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that. That corner you can lose a 10th very easily. Go a tiny bit wide or get on the throttle a little bit too much. That's the 10th gone. What wheel am I using? The Logitech G920. Oh, way too much curb. I'll jump back to pits real quick. Let's rerun that. Oh, he's gone off. Yeah, I've got nearly no idea what to expect in this race. I've done practice, but I haven't gone overboard with practice this time around. I mean, yes, I have, but I haven't. I've done more. I've been doing so much fiddling with this quali setup, especially today. Should have spent more time on the race setup. It's only tiny things like brake bias. I just wanted to get that right, and the brake pads. Didn't know which one to use. That comment, Hayden, I haven't noticed, is the outbreak coming back? Should probably give myself more room for a hot lap here. Yeah, I'm just gonna back off.
You got it. Yep, no problem.
Nasa server info server info sa Discord.
Yeah, if you're hearing people talking, that's just people on our Discord chat. We have to be in the voice chat so we can hear the race director. I'm gonna pull over and check a couple things before we get into qualifying. Just a second. What do we got? Alright, that's one out the way. Ah, no, I don't want to press that.
Sorry guys, can I get another mic check?
Yep.
Alright, I need to try hop into the TeamSpeak so I can talk with the team.
Thanks, mate.
Hold on. Connect.
Connected.
Oh.
Channel switched.
Hello? I think I've done the right thing.
So, mate.
Hey, which race are you in again?
I'm in the next split.
Alrighty.
Thought I'd jump in and do some spotting if needed.
Oh, that's all good. Right, I think I'm all
Probably
set.
biggest rival tonight's to Jesus. Or maybe your teammate, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I've just been doing some running today and been doing a bit worse with today's practice than prior.
Can I get a mic check?
Same, actually.
Thanks, mate.
It's funny how it goes.
How's things over in New Zealand?
Well, you mean in terms of the virus?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at, well, I'm currently streaming and my mate Hayden's
Alright,
just pointed out that it's getting worse again.
Quali. Just some quick
That old
notes
second
for
wave
the
sucks.
qualifying session. If you need to report any incident, just make sure you call your car number, not your name or the number of name of the other person involved. So just call your car number and we'll take a look. In regards to teleporting back to pits, you
Mary's up
can
there as
teleport
well.
back to
The
pits, but
Lambo.
you need
I
to
don't know
make
how the
sure
Lambo's
that you
here.
are not on the track when you do it.
Could probably.
So you either need to leave the track somewhere safe, pulling off the racing line's not enough, you need to be completely off the track. Otherwise we should be good to go.
Right, just trying to get my head around a few
Thanks,
things
mate.
before the start. Can you show us your force feedback settings? Honestly, I have not touched the force feedback. It's just set on whatever is default.
Following the session now, guys.
Right, we're in qualifying. I need to
Lock
get onto this now.
Good luck.
All the best, mate.
Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, so here we go. This is qualifying, guys. We're still in fast conditions, which is what I didn't exactly want. But we'll see how it goes. Again, thanks everyone who is watching. Appreciate it. No idea how this is gonna go. And slow down to create some space. Alright, I think it's time to go for it after the final corner.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right, here we go. Oh. Not an ideal first corner. Is he pulling off or is he still committing? Because he's slowing down a lot. Oh, he's just impeded my lap time. Oh, I say there was a bit of half commitment from that guy in front of me. He didn't really pull off the line. We have to go for it again, lap 2. Oh, that wasn't the greatest exit. It's not what you want to do. It's that oversteer I was talking about, you'll lose time from that. Oh, we're looking a bit scruffy on this one. Whoa! I assume somebody just subscribed. Thanks whoever that was. Was not expecting that. Oh, okay. That was quite intense. We have to go again.
Good track place too. Heaps of space.
Mic check.
I've lost the 10th. Oh, I've gone wide, that's that one. Maybe one more chance. Ah, no. I think that might have been it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I think I will now. Oh, it's got a little bit scruffy in those last two.
Still a great spot, mate. Awesome work.
Thank you. Going by what was on the Delta and what other people have currently set in lap times, could have been a pole. Could have been a pole. But it's not a pole. But we'll take it. We'll go into the race and we've got 30 minutes of a race and we've got one pit stop to get through, so anything can happen. As with any race. Whew. Yeah, no, the first lap was kind of affected by that other driver in front of me. He pulled out of his lap, but still got in the way. Second lap, I think that was my good lap, or was it my third lap? I can't even remember now. But the last two laps, they were just they were good, but then I obviously invalidated them, going wide on one corner, and then yeah, so not ideal, but hey, it'll do for now. Let's get the race set up on. I'll just quickly flick over. I'm not supposed to show that. Race. Put that on 2. I think I'm happy. Thanks, Nord. I hope I pronounced your name right.
Alrighty guys, welcome to the first race of Tier Green. Hope you're all doing well.
Tier Green.
So tonight's sprint race, 2 races, 1 mandatory pit stop for tyres, no refueling. So make sure you got enough fuel to go to the end straight away. There's no pit window, so once the race has started from your first lap, you can pit whenever you want. On the formation lap, we'll call you guys to double file around the start of sector 3. Once we do, make sure you keep it all nice and tight. Don't worry what the guys next to you or behind you are doing, just keep it close to the car in front.
Hey, Brad.
Safety car is going to pull off into the pit lane. From there, the Jesus will have control of the field, so the Jesus just hold 80 until the lights go green. And again, if there's any incidents, just call out your car number and we'll note it down and make sure we get to it. Good luck, everyone.
Probably hear a little bit of race brief just before this race starts. I was never predicting a second in qualifying, I'll be honest. I was not expecting that, so I'm quite happy to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to go 55.
After seeing those quality results, though, there was a pole in there. There was definitely a pole in there.
There's still a mandatory pit, correct?
Yeah.
What pedal are we using? Okay, so I'm not using the Logitech pedals. A while ago I upgraded to the Fanatec V3s. Still running the Logitech wheel, though. I think I'm all set.
Why is the session timer only a minute?
Let's make sure I've got everything set. Change tyres, we don't want to add fuel. That should be good, I hope. I think we're good.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Good luck. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
We're doing a full
Yeah,
out lap, or?
Looks like we might not have the full formation going. Just assume that we don't have the full formation and follow the on-screen prompts. Just try and make sure you're tight if there's no on-screen
Low
prompts.
tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so everyone just tighten up as close as you can. Assume we just don't have formation.
Green light, give it all you can.
We were meant to have a full formation lap and we didn't, so race is underway.
Car on the right.
really having a shocking start here. Goodness me.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Alright, let's get this lap done. Oh, I've been punted.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Rounder.
right.
Phew.
Whoa, hold.
I'm hearing this. What's that?
Lap 116.
Copy.
Oh, Hayden, if you're still there, I think my phone just got a national warning. Do you want to check your phone? Anyway, back to the race for now.
Has anyone else lost connection?
No.
So, okay, let's go through what was meant to happen. We were meant to have one full lap formation. Apparently there was some server error and we obviously didn't have that. We had a short formation lap.
Dan went. I think a few others went too.
So I just did my best. It wasn't the most amazing start. First corner, I don't know if it was my fault, and I apologise if it was, but there was contact between my car and another. I got oversteer, I corrected it though. And then my, halfway through that lap, my phone started going off. Maybe you guys heard it. So I lost a lot of focus on that first lap, especially after the first corner, so I'm trying to get that back really quickly. I believe I have damage though. I got punted into the chicane on the first lap, and then about a second later that person got spun, or one of those people got spun around. When I'm on the straight, I'm going to see if I can check how much damage I got. Alright, so we're going back to level 2. Only New Zealand people will probably know what that means.
I'm just looking at that one here.
Okay, alright, so what damage do I got? I've got 3.8 seconds worth of repair time. I may as well... Oh, do I take it? Do I not? I should be doing mid 43 lap times until the tyres wear. So if I'm not close, it's probably going to be worth taking repairs. Not the way you want to be taking that corner. But yeah, I think once I've settled in, I should be on for catching these guys back up again. When I stop doing things like that, you don't want to take the chicane like that at all. I think I'm beginning to reel them back in. Oh, McLaren's sliding. Gosh, 66 concurrent viewers, that's the highest I think any of our live streams has ever had, so big thank you to everyone who is watching. Appreciate that support. 44.1, that's not where I want to be. If I'm not gonna be in the 43s, because I was in 43s in these conditions in practice, I'm gonna take repairs. It's only 3.8 seconds of repairs, so it should be fine. And just another note to the new viewers, there is 2 races today. We've got 2 30-minute races. Got a bit of a slide going there, it's going to kill my exit. Currently running at 36 degrees. Not an easy track to overtake, so this is going to be where I'm sitting for a while. Thanks, mate. Gosh, we're already 10 minutes through the race. And I still need it. If I get held up, I should probably pit, but if I pit now, I'm probably going to get held up even more in traffic behind. Okay, well he's going in the pits. So I'm staying out longer then. I'm not actually sure what part of the car is damaged.
Is it possible to have a steward in Bentley team chat, please?
Yep, sure.
Oh. Still trying to understand what this car's doing in this race. Oh, he's gone a little wide. Use that to get just a little bit closer.
Oh, I binned it, fuck!
Oh, got nice and loose coming up behind him. So I'm discovering more and more that middle sector is where I'm losing more of my time to this guy at least. I think it's that chicane in the corner before it, I'm just not getting that right. It's committing to the pit. Okay, I might use this. I want to. try to get this pit stop done soon, and everyone's going pits. I might pit on the next lap. Don't want to take 3 seconds of repairs, but I think it's going to benefit me. What do we got? Thing is, I feel, I don't know, I'll try. 18 minutes, it's still over half the race. I think it's only 3.8. If it was 5 seconds, I wouldn't take it. I'm quite confident I can catch up by 3 seconds. Right, right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I should be able to catch, because if I get stuck behind them, then it's not going to be any use with the damaged car. Oh, I lost a bit of time there. This can be my experimental race as well, because it's the first race of the season. I'm brand new to this, so we'll see what happens. And just a note to anyone who's watching now and you've got ACC, I might be doing a couple fun races just so anyone can join after this event, so if you want to stay around and do that, that'll be cool. Right, we're about to go again.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
And we are going.
Car 463.
So I didn't actually lose that much time to this guy. No worries, Fabio. It's currently in 11th. I feel like there's still a few more people that need to pit.
You're halfway through, keep pushing.
The car in front of me's got a 15-second pin. No, that wasn't. It was a different person. Don't worry. Okay, we're halfway through the race. should have left the window open a bit more. It's getting quite warm in this room. Okay, I think I've got that chicane okay for the first time in the entire race. Okay, we're right there. Just need to find... The straight's going to be difficult to do it.
Car 488.
Got a little bit of warping going on in front of me.
Race director 488, please.
Copy, mate.
Oh, he's warping, that's going to make it difficult.
Exit him, Pit.
Just need to make a simple mistake. I'm noticing my frames are actually starting to drop. That's not ideal. It's hard to see the braking point with that big Bentley in front of me. Starting to actually spook me with that warping. I don't want to just lunge and then he comes teleporting into me. So close to his bumper. I think that Bentley's just got the legs to get away on the straight, so it's not really, unless I could shoot around the outside.
Car on the right.
No, he's good. Oh. No, he had closed off that exit I couldn't quite sneak under with full throttle. I had to tap off just a tiny bit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Eight minutes.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch hiding front.
Whew. Wide. Alright, come on, let's get this going to a mistake. I'm so blind into that chicane with that car in front of me. I don't know. I'm probably not taking the optimal line. Gave it everything, come on. It's about the best exit I'm gonna get. On that warping really doesn't help.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Nah, just a bit wide.
Clear on the left.
That warping to the first corner was a bit scary. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wherever I can get a nice run out of the corners onto him. He's slow and I can't overtake because the track's too narrow. But wherever I can overtake him, like the straights, he's just really quick out the corners. I think I can definitely admit it would have probably been better in this case to have not gone for the extra repairs. Whoa, what was that? I ain't quite winning. I think it was all lost on the first lap on this particular race. It was a very shocking first lap. Still got another 30-minute race after this, so we'll have to see what happens in that one. Three minutes left. Ah, that warping, man. Looked like I'm catching him and then he suddenly disappears again. I think I'll let him go. That was once again, I feel like that was more warping. Well, thank you, Mocha-Cola. Even if I'd got the advantage from that tap, I wouldn't have taken it. That wasn't right. Yeah, no, he's got decent ping, but I'm just noticing it down the straights when I'm in his draft. He's 10 meters away, then he's 0 meters away. It's not exactly easy to deal with. Punt was never intended. I think we'll have one more lap after this. And we'll see what we can do. I might have a tiny bit of damage from that tap, actually.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Really overslowed into that corner. Nice and close again. Slipstream, it gets, obviously it's going to get more effective the closer you get. From where I am about now, and it's hard to tell because I think the car I'm in is actually quite a bit slower in a straight line than the Bentley. But it definitely helps, there's no doubt about it. And also, when you do slipstream with someone, the person in front also gets a tiny bit of boost the closer you get with the slipstream effect. Last lap. Gosh, they're warping. I got closer there, and then he disappeared. I'm just sending it through a bit late braking though. think we maybe, unless he makes a mistake right here, this will probably be a 6th. Oh, that was netcode. You saw that. You didn't hear any collision sound. I'm letting him through though. I did not touch him. I promise you that. But yeah, I'm not taking a position with a punt. Whether it was netcode, if it was my fault or his. I mean, if it was his own fault, maybe, but...
Alright, checkered flag, good job.
Oh wow. 6th place. I want to quickly jump back to the pits. Save that replay. Let's quickly take a look and see what happened to the first corner. Sorry for that. There was a bit of chaos on the first lap, and I'm sorry this is actually a bit laggy, but... where's the helicopter view? We'll take a quick look at the first corner of the race and see, because there was a contact into the first corner. I want to see whose fault it was. Whether it was mine or was it not. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I'm the Aston on the outside. Oh, I don't know. You can see there's a little bit of contact just on the rear end of the car. I feel like I gave plenty of room on the inside there. They just didn't turn. That Lamborghini. I don't know. I got away with it. It's fine. That did sort of start the chain reaction, which was my awful first lap. I got overtaken by 1, 2, and a few more cars. And we'll take a look. Well, we're in the next session. We'll take a look at it later on.
Good bell there, Dove.
Which button do I have? I'm trying to remember which my push to talk is. That one's for that. Yeah, good race. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far.
Yeah, I've got it.
We've got one more half-hour race to go. I think, yeah, we're going to have a reverse grid race. I would go back into the replay just to see that final incident, but I am in the next session already, so I can't do that. I don't think we can see the results from the last race here. Can we? Oh, wait, maybe we can. Race. Here we go. So I got 6th. We were actually 41 seconds behind in the end. I did lose quite a bunch of time with that stopping on track, letting Bowen through again. Yeah, it was either understeer or they were just leaving space for the Bentley on the inside, but the Bentley wasn't alongside them yet, so they should have probably turned. I've lost connection to the server.
Anyone else just lose connection?
Yeah. We got a server.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost connection.
So we got to restart the server to make sure we can do reverse grid. So it'll be back up in just a second.
All right. Well, they're restarting server. I guess while they do
leave.
that, we can quickly take a look at the replay.
Yeah, everyone just leave.
I'm not sure how quick they're going to be, but jump into that. If I can find it. It would be this. Yeah, and if I've said this before, but if you're still watching, if you stay around to the end of the next race, we may do a couple fun races, so you guys can join if you want to.
Are you good to join back in server?
Yeah, as soon as you can see it, jump in.
Alright, well actually, I'll get out the replay for now. We need to get straight back into the session. I don't want to hold everyone up.
Oh, yay, rain, fun.
Oh, is it raining? Actually, I would take some rain. I'm actually going to, just in case something pops up that we're not meant to show, I'm going to quickly flick it over.
I believe we'll skip through the race too.
I'm just rejoining because I lost connection.
We'll be back with on-screen information again soon. I think it is back. Okay. We've got rain in this practice session. Yeah, I didn't actually take notice of who finished in front of me and like how they got there. All I know is that I lost about 4 or 5 positions on the first lap. So that's ultimately how I got in the situation I was. Started with that contact from the first corner, and then obviously I got some damage, and then I got punted again into the chicane.
Did everyone
on the
else
first
just
lap.
lose connection to the server?
Yep,
Yeah,
just
rejoin.
But yeah, we've got
Wait, did we
another
lose connection again?
No.
another half-hour race coming up. I don't actually have a... I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a wet setup prepared. Okay, I think I'm
Don't feel the reload setups.
ready to go. Wrong screen, there we go. So I see, I think 50 of you still here. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate that support. I think we just gotta wait until we transition into the next race. I don't actually know I'll be starting. We'll see in a few minutes. Thank you, Bimbo. Appreciate that. Now, another thing I am a little bit concerned about is, will I get penalties for those punts? I know that the second one that was a netcode punt, and we'll take another look at the replay after the race is complete. But I'm very confident that there was a bit of netcode touching there.
So you reckon number 1 brake pads are all right?
Yeah, mate.
How much would you recommend for a 30-minute race with Audi? Or
Wrong chat.
I don't know exactly, but I know.
Pad 4 actually.
Sorry, there's people
Use
talking.
pad 4, I can highly recommend it. If you want to slot in the corner, do it.
You have to use fuel as well.
But yeah,
Yeah,
usually. I don't know if you can hear me while those other people are talking, but usually in half-hour
minimum
races,
sort of fuel for this race
I run
is gonna
about
do
59
100
litres to be safe.
Look, full tank pad 3s, you've got it.
Cold tires.
Yeah, 21 in the tires. That's all good.
Yeah, easy.
Oh.
No.
What happened there?
Oh,
That was a lot of rain.
Oh, please be green, please be green, please be green.
Go!
Just about in the race session. But yeah, and on Monza you'll use a bit more fuel as well. So, I don't know, maybe 59 litres. I can't be
He's want to do it? Storms.
too confident with that, but I usually run about that
Hell
in
yeah.
30-minute races.
Right.
Alright guys, we're skipping through the race 2.
Red
This is red flag.
Fuck me.
These are wet conditions. We won't be racing in this. It's too wet.
Give it a final push.
They did say we're skipping, right? I mean, I'll attempt it.
Not down.
Uh-oh.
The Lambos will be screwed.
It's only
if we-
2 hours ahead for the race, so shit.
It's gonna be fun.
Hopefully you packed your fucking wets.
If it's flooded, they'll red flag it.
If it rains, it's gonna be interesting.
No.
And now I think it's waving.
Just checking, I've got
Thank God I practiced 16 hours in dry conditions.
Well, public server was always raining for me, so it was perfect.
Oh man, easy, just wet tires.
Still in flooded conditions.
While it would be a great deal of fun, I think they're going to skip it.
Just waiting for us to be in drivable
Yeah,
conditions.
undrivable.
Yeah. I was about to say, would be death if we were driving this. Good luck.
Death in the drive on lap 1.
Actually, I think these conditions are good for some dry tires. I think dry tires.
Oh gosh, hopefully we'll get there eventually.
It's still,
We're a little bit
it's still
lost.
going to be flooded.
Oh,
no, they're
That's
good.
good,
Okay.
we gooch.
Alright, we're nearly there.
Is it going to race 2?
Yep, we're going to race 2.
Please be wet.
We'll eventually be there. Come on, let's race.
And then flooded again, eh?
Okay, finally.
So we'll just use wet setup anyway.
Okay, so it's kept my set.
There is.
Oh, let's do that. Yes.
Right, man.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, yep.
Is
Just
this
gotta wait
race
now.
or we are skipping to race 2?
Oh, what? What's happened?
How's this reverse grid thing working, or is it not happening at all?
We are doing reverse grid.
Instead of
Alright,
the
so
star grid.
this one's looking good, guys. I'm just going to call the reverse grid out. So if you haven't done it before, we're going to have the safety car pull up to turn number 1. If everyone, as you are called out, can leave the grid, hold on the grid until you are called out, and form up single file behind the safety car. So I believe it's odds on the right, evens on the left. So P1, car 109, 2, car 108, 3, car 116, 4, 48, 5, 11, 6, 123, P7, 35, P8, 91, P9, 241,
Starting in 23rd.
P10, 281,
I think.
P11, 909, P12, 24, P13, 185, P14, car 14, P15, 720, P16, 20, P17, 488, P18, 159, P19, 616, P20, 513, P21, 161, P22, 463, P23, 43, P24, 56, P25, 77, P26, 87, P27, 557, P28, 171, P29, 321, P30, 207.
Where's my number?
So you're just going to call out surnames like 2 at a time after the safety car goes out?
Am I deaf or did I just not hear my
Good
number?
drive.
Alright,
crap.
P1, 109, followed by 180, P2.
I made a mistake.
P3, 116.
Oopsie. I'm going to be starting from the back of the grid, guys. I forgot to press drive, that's my
Followed
bad.
behind the safety car. P4,
I was just
48,
confused, I didn't hear my number.
P5, 11. P6, 123. P7, 35.
Oopsie doopsie, I made a mistake.
P8,
I'm now
91.
in last.
P9, 241. P10, 281. P11, 909. P12, 24. P13,
Just gotta wait until apparently the
185.
green flag and then I can leave the pits and
P14, 14.
slowly make my way back up to the field.
P15,
That was a really
720.
silly mistake, honestly I shouldn't have done that.
P16, 20. P17, 488. P18, 159. P19, 616. P20, 513. P21, 161. P22, 463. P23, 43. P24, 56. P25, 77. P26, 87.
It really is
P27,
a
557.
I better let the race director know.
P28, 171. P29, 321. P30, 207.
Car 35 in pits, I'm going to have to start at the back. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Right, got it. Oh, no, I think it's going to be fun. I had that first race, it was a bit disappointing. And this is even more of a disappointment. But hey, it's
Alright, so the grid's
my
going to be
first
one
event.
car out of position. Just make sure that you close up on the car in front. Don't worry about the car missing.
Lap down from the pits. I don't know. It says controls locked until green flag, so I should, as soon as the
Where was 35 meant to be?
As soon as the flag goes green, I should be able to go. It'll be the catching game. Still gotta go for a pit stop. If I'm gonna be at some point caught in traffic, so I might have an early pit stop actually. I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough, though. It'll give me enough directions on the screen to get going.
So car 35 was in P7, so P9, just make sure you close a gap to the car in front. Don't worry about leaving it open.
You got it.
I apologise, you guys, though. That was my mistake. I am now starting at the back. I'll just give it what I've got. That was fully my mistake. I wasn't concentrating. I'll admit I was a bit flustered after that first race.
Car 91 here. Did you still want me to position myself behind Ziraki or where car 35 would be?
Where car 35 would be. So just don't worry about leaving the gap where the car would be. Just close
Fully
it up.
my error.
Alright,
my error.
As is tradition.
Um,
All right, double file now, guys.
Might be a dumb question, but if you pit on this lap now, does that
Don't do it.
Okay.
No, don't do it, please.
The question's
Okay.
been asked. Good idea, but no.
It's already been asked, mate. So we all chuckled.
Skip the carnage.
I was in a good position, actually, for what...
Stefano, wrong side, mate.
That would have been a good race starting in P7.
Odds on the left or right?
Which is where I was meant to start.
On the right.
Alright, I think we're getting going soon. I think my car has started, so as soon as I can get into first gear, I'll be getting my way out of this pit lane to get into this race. We're coming around the last corner now. Alright, I'll take that word, David. I'll just give it what I've got. Nothing to lose here. Just got to give it full beans.
Just keep going until it goes green.
Okay.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh, I've got an extra 30 seconds of controls are locked. That's just great. Eesh, that's gonna hurt. And it disappeared. Right, well I guess we're back going again. Yeah, it said 30 seconds, controls are locked. And then it disappeared at about 25. Right guys, we're about to get going. My race begins now. It's harsh, but you know, it's my own fault, and you know, I just have to accept it. That was a stupid mistake on my side. I preferred it if they would read out the last names instead of the numbers on the grid, because it was a lot to take in. I didn't hear my number very clearly. But no, I can't make excuses. That was my fault. Time to set some hot laps, I guess. And yeah, we've got plenty of races in the future. This is just, I haven't done league racing in a long time, so this is, well, yeah, last time I did league race was, when was it? It was last year? And that was, I think that was on Race Room. So I've never done league racing on ACC before. Still trying to understand the whole procedure. Not lap down, well, I'm definitely going to take that. Yeah, last to first. I think I'm down to 24, so people are pitting early. I guess I'll just go as long as I can while I'm in clean air. I may as well. And in the moment I get held up by traffic, I think that'll be my call. to go into the pits. Yeah, no, that was a really, really silly mistake on my side. I'll not do that in the
Car
future.
37.
No, it's only GT3s. So it looks like I really am catching some traffic. I saw it on the little map on the left there before coming through the last corner.
Race controller, we're at a pit at the end of lap 1 or after lap 1 has ended?
At the end of lap 1, you just can't pit at the end of the formation lap.
Yeah, that's right.
Currently 19th, but that's all going to go away once I pit.
Race control, 488 please.
Got it.
Yeah, but anyway, other than what did happen here, I think we can take a look at the positives. In qualifying...
Yeah, I got severe damage too, so...
In qualifying I took second and very nearly took pole. I just went a bit wide on one corner, which invalidated the lap. So that's a good sign. I've at least got the pace. In qualifying, that is, but I'm sure I would have been fine in the race as well. It just went downhill from that contact in the first corner, and that just put me out of rhythm. Sometimes that's all it takes to upset you and put you out of comfort. And of course, the potential damage you might have will also slow you down. The AMG's one of the fastest in ACC. If you get that thing hooked up right, that'll be for sure a race-winning car. I think the Porsche's the fastest though. Yeah, we've got a few cars just in front of me here. I think at the moment I catch up to them, which might be the end of this lap, I'll be going to the pits because I don't want to get held up. Although then again I might get held up when I come out the pits, depending if people have been slow or not. Or if there's been crashes and people have been set back. Whoa. I'm feeling this might be a pitting lap, or do I leave it one more? No, I'm going to hit them on the next lap. I'm going to come into the pits this lap. Right, so we're only changing tyres, and that's already set. I may have been fractionally off, yeah I was, oh well. Lost a couple seconds there. Hey Zach, I do not do coaching, unfortunately, but there are definitely a few out there if you are looking for that. One, oh, I forgot, there's a few of them out there. You'll definitely find some if you have a look. The Lexus is actually a good car. It's not available in our league though. Right, here we go.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think after this race I'll stick around and do a couple fun races. So if you guys want to join, then feel free. We'll do whatever. I don't know yet, but we'll find something. Well, how's that? Right behind me is the person in first place, so I really am but basically a lap behind. I'm glad I didn't get caught up in that though. That would have been a nightmare. I think now the goal is just to stay ahead of that pack and pull away. Are the cars assigned? No, we get a choice of... There's a list of cars that we can pick from. And then you choose... You can put in 3 choices. You give yourself a number 1 preference, and then a second preference, and then a third preference of your car choice. And depending on how many people have chosen that car, if there's too many, they'll give you your second preference. And my first preference car for this league was the Lambo. But by the time I'd chosen it, that was already filled up, so I got the Aston. Which I kind of regret, because it's not the most competitive car. And yeah, that is right. These guys behind me still need a pit. Yeah, the Lexus, I think the only reason why they didn't allow the Lexus in our league is because with the Lexus, you can't make your own custom liveries for it, and we all run custom liveries in this league. So I think that's just only really the main reason why they didn't choose it. I saw them talking about it somewhere, so it's not the end of the world though. Plenty of cars to choose from. You're sneaky, Hayden. Hayden's just popping around to say hi, I guess. Car in front of me has a 10-second penalty. Ooh. That guy got a little bit of oversteer mid-corner. I had to slam the brakes. Right, is he going to make it a defensive move?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, well that's one position. We're still sitting at 28th, so it's not ideal, but still got 17 minutes to go. I'm sure there's a few people up ahead that we can battle with. Streaming on YouTube or Twitch for sim racing, I can't really answer that. I don't know. I haven't actually. I don't know many people who stream on Twitch. And I've never personally had experience with Twitch, but I can't really answer that.
Race control 909, lap 7
Yeah,
into
we're seeing that. We're seeing that.
48 this.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think after this race we'll take a quick look at the incidents, what happened in the first race, and then we'll hop into some maybe 1 or 2 fun races, because I won't be on too long, but I'll be happy to do a couple.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
48, turn 2.
I'll try to read your guys' messages in a moment, just trying to concentrate a little bit. Mercedes is usually fast in a straight line. See if I can. No, he's pulling away.
Car on the right.
He's not giving me much room.
Clear on the right.
Jeez, that was close. I didn't feel anything, so I think that was pretty clean.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Big old curb. See some dust. I'll try to get to the chat in a few seconds. Okay, ACC definitely has a way bigger variety of GT3 than iRacing. But physics, I mean, everyone has different opinions, but in my opinion, on iRacing, a lot of the cars, they almost felt the same in a way. It was hard to tell them apart when driving.
Caution final corner.
I mean, they do have their own characteristics, but in general, I got the same feeling from most of the cars.
Clear.
in ACC I can definitely feel the difference between the cars. That's sort of my thoughts. I'm not going to go much deeper into the comparison than that.
User joined your channel.
I personally enjoy ACC more when it comes to GT3s. Catching up to a few cars. We've only got 11 minutes to get past. We'll see what happens. This is full position. Let's see. I think there's a little bit of damage on the rear of that Porsche. I saw some scrapes. They're warping. Okay, they've let me through. Hey guys. If you've only just joined, welcome. There's been 2 races tonight, 2 half-hour races. We've already done the first one, and this is the second one. We'll take a wee look at the first race after this race in replay. And to summarize this race, I basically didn't join the grid on time, and I had to start at the back when I should have been starting P7. Big oopsie from my side. I'll try not to do that again. Oh, okay, that was a bit optimistic from my side. I'm pretty confident on the brakes on this car, so I feel like I'm braking later than most other people coming into the braking zones. So I think I'm a little bit too confident that time. Glad I didn't touch him, that would have been bad. Minutes. Come on. That's a position, surely. Alright, there's one. So I made up 10 positions. I don't really want to start setting goals because anything is not, I don't know, I can't really set goals right now. I don't know where people are. I don't know if people still have to pit. Hit a very slow exit, and made me have one too. And this car seems to struggle a bit with the turbo lag, so once you slow right down, you have terrible exits. There's definitely a lot of warping going on this race. I mean, well, this whole event so far, which has not been fun. Nasty dosage of oversteer through that one. Not the ideal line to be on the outside there, but I might still get him. Let's see what happens. I just didn't want to turn into him there. I've got the Lambo to deal with. May have it. Oh, that Lambo's going through the outside. Okay, alright, well I'm through that. I don't think I have much time to catch anyone else. If I can try to get some good laps together, I'll be happy with that. Because I've not been driving the optimal line most of this race. Like that, that's, yeah, no, don't like doing that. And thanks guys. Appreciate the comments. We would be responding a little bit more. It's just this race has been a little bit more intense than I thought it might be. And to answer a question earlier, with overlay software, I know a lot of people run overlay software on iRacing, but that's mainly because iRacing doesn't have much information on screen as it is. With ACC, I don't think, no, we haven't got anything running other than a couple, we've got a few subscriber related overlays and the camera. It's not that important really. Not on ACC because you get enough info on screen as it is. You are right, there is a 20-second penalty up ahead, and I am already within 20 seconds, thankfully, so that should be another position. I don't think I've hit anyone on this race, or I don't think anyone's hit me, have they? Just trying to remember. I think we've been clean all the race. I think I am happy with that. No, the only reason I'm 18th is because I made a really dumb mistake, and I didn't join the starting grid when I was supposed to. I forgot, I was too distracted, and then, yeah, back to the pits for me. We had to start at the back after the green flag went out. The red tyres aren't too happy right now.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
One of our fellow Astons in front. I got 42 seconds. Can I make it happen in one lap? Well, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of an ask to get another position with one lap to go with this guy.
Race control, car 48.
Yeah, mate, we're looking. We saw that live.
I didn't change my line.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Either that was a team move, or he just went a bit wide, but either way I appreciate that move. Because for this league, we are in teams. Every car, or every person that's in the same car as you, you're in the same team. So all the Astons are in the same team. Every manufacturer has their own team. Oh, that was a nasty amount of curb there. It's so difficult to see that chicane when you got a car right in front of you like this. Can this be done? I don't know. I don't think so. Or can it?
Car on the left.
I think we did it. Last corner. Oh. Okay, that is race over.
Best you could. Take it easy. Lead lap.
And that would be, I think I saw P17. P17 from P30, I can't exactly complain.
Nope.
I'm gonna try save that replay, or was it already saved? It's already saved. It's gonna kick me out of the session, so we'll wait until the session changes before we do any replay watching, and I might be directed to do other things by the race director, so we'll wait a few minutes. But we can take a look at the results. We have De Jesus who finished in first. I got that right. We have Rose in second. Glacier, I hope I pronounced that name right, in third. The leader.
Anyone else get that pit bug? Well done to the winners.
The leader won by 5 seconds. That's a pretty decent
I actually
gap.
had a pit bug myself.
Yeah, I pitted and it didn't change my tyres even though I was selected.
Hey guys, I've got to run real quick for the next tier. So if you have any questions or anything to protest, make sure you guys fill out that protest form within the next 48 hours. Or PM me if you need anything.
I'm just waiting for everyone to
Thanks,
stop
mate. No
talking.
worries.
Good race, boys. Congrats on the podiums.
Good racing.
Thanks, mate.
Good racing, guys.
See you guys next week.
Okay, I think we may
Thanks for
be
watching, guys.
done here. Okay. I'm just gonna mute this real quick. Okay, so we're on our own now. We'll go take a look at the replays. And I think you're right there, yeah, I would have got a P16, so coming I nearly gained half the grid throughout that race. I'm not going to complain. Okay, so what was the first race? I think it was that one. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Right, so I believe we're looking at the first race here, which some of you, I don't know, maybe you only joined in the second race, but if you didn't see the first race, we'll take a look at the first corner. And we'll try to look from helicopter cam. I don't think you can see my mouse on screen, but I'm the Aston Martin on the bottom here. That's starting in second place. This is the start of the first race. So I qualified in second, with very nearly qualifying in pole. I just made a silly mistake going wide and validated my best lap. Aston Martin does not have the greatest start, so I dropped a little bit coming down to the first corner. I had a nice bit of space here. I started turning and I got a little tap from the Lambo. Didn't turn as early as probably I would have liked, which upset my rhythm for basically the rest of that lap. So I've already lost 2 positions. I'm being held up by the Bentley there, allowing the McLaren just to sneak around the outside, putting him to the inside. And that gives him the line for this corner, and then I have to slow down to go around the outside there, which gives the Nissan advantage. Throw himself through, getting himself around me. That was a shocking start, but yeah, and then you'll see after this corner we're watching right here. Take a look at the Porsche behind. You might not see it very well from this camera, but he gives me a little tap from the rear, and he actually helps me get around, but I think he gave me some damage doing that. And then he takes out the Nissan, and oh, there's a bit of carnage going on back there. Yeah, so that was right. What you saw there is almost the summary of the first race. Where did I finish? I finished in 6th place. Oh yeah, we wanted to take a look at the incidents. We'll take a look at that last incident. I think it was the last lap. Let's try and get a closer look. So we'll take a look at that very last incident, which I believe was a netcode touch. So me, the Aston Martin, we've got the Bentley in front of me. This is the final lap on the first race. Coming to the hairpin here, let's see what happens. Well, it was a touch, but yeah, well, I think that was a touch. I did let him through again. Wait, how do I? Right, yeah, I did let him through again. I was never going to take that position away from him. That did look like a touch. If I can get back to the right angle. When I was driving, I didn't feel anything. No, that's definitely a touch. I'll take that. I'll take that as my fault. There was another touch earlier in the race, but I can't remember whereabouts that was. No, that was definitely a touch. Even though I didn't feel it, there was no sound that came from it either, which is a bit strange. Okay, we'll go take a look at the second race. There wasn't a lot to see in the second race. That's the wrong place. No, that definitely was a touch in that final lap. Now, what happened in the second race? Well, I actually started from the pit lane. There's me just waiting for everyone to finish their formation lap. Here's the pole car. I think this is the pole car. Yeah. You can just see me sitting in the pit lane there, and then they went on their merry way. How do I return to my car? If I can find my car. Eventually find my car. And here we go. I'm still sitting in the pit lane even after the green flag went out. It said I still had about 30 minutes of locked controls, so that really stuffed my race up. My fault. I should have hopped on the grid when I was supposed to. But hey, learning. I haven't done league racing in a while now. I've never done it before in ACC, so I've just got to get my head around all the procedures. I've missed some of the messages that you guys have said, so I'm sorry about that. Is the Honda good at this track? The Honda's not a very good car overall, but it really does dominate at Bathurst, and I can't give I can't comment on how it performs at this track. Yeah. Looks like a normalized contact in the replay. Well, maybe it does. It does look like a contact in replay. I can tell you right now. I didn't feel anything and I didn't hear anything. But you saw it looked like a contact, so I think I'll just accept it was on my side. But yeah, I think it was enjoyable. I mean, I completely stuffed up, but we've got 14 more rounds at every other track on ACC. I think next we go to Nürburgring. That'll be next week, the exact same time next week. Hopefully we'll see you guys again. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting. This is the highest viewer count we've ever had on a stream, so that was good. I think we might hop and do a few fun races now, actually, if you guys want to join. I'm not going to create a server. I'll just find something that's easily accessible for everyone. Maybe, I'm not sure actually. Should we do something mixed? Nürburgring's got 8 minutes of... Alright. It's got a really bad ping though. What about this? It's a 15-minute race. It's got 70 safety rating. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I think we might hop into this Nürburgring server here. I don't have the greatest ping, but if you want to find, if you can see on screen, that's the title of the server. If you want to join, we'll just do some fun races. It's a 20-minute race. There's 8 minutes of qualifying left. It's multi-class, so I'm just going to hop into a GT4 because those things are quite fun. Actually, no, everyone's going to drive GT3s, aren't they? So I'm just going to drive... What should I drive? May as well stick to what I'm used to. So we're going to jump in this server here, if you can find it. K-Town Terra. It's pretty empty, so let's build that up if you want to join and race.
Green light.
7 minutes of qualifying, so you got to be quick. I'll just type it out as well. TTT. What else? TS3 K-Town terrortrap.com server if you wanna race. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna join, but we'll just have some fun for a few minutes before I go. Aggressive setup, not even gonna touch it, and let's go. No worries, everyone. I think just have some fun. Doesn't matter what happens. Put a few laps in. This track is actually the track I'm going to be racing at next week for the league. Thanks, Rob. So this week, the race that you just saw today, there was two 30-minute races, which is what they call a sprint weekend. I'm not 100% sure, but either we're doing an endurance race next weekend, which is a 1-hour race, or we're doing a super sprint, which is 3 20-minute races. Or we're doing another sprint, but I can't say that for sure right now. All I know is that we're racing at Nürburgring next week. I really should have picked a server with a bit more qualifying time remaining. Depending on how this goes, might do another race after this, but if There's not too many people in here, I think. I will head off for now after this race. If you do want to join, I posted the server name in the stream chat. I believe it's called, well, there's a lot of words in that title name, but I'd say just search Town or Terra and I'm sure the server will show up. It's a Nürburgring, it's only got 4 minutes of qualifying remaining, so if you want to get in here, be quick. Nothing too serious, just a little bit of fun. I actually believe this is one of the Aston Martin's stronger tracks. I think.
We'll have to upgrade your class there, Washington.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, someone's been practicing, eh? Nah, great laps, lads.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It was good. I don't know where 43.7 came from.
We've got 5 in here so far. If you haven't joined and you still want to hop in, we've got 3 minutes of qualifying remaining, just for a little fun race. Well, I'm a bit rusty on the old Nürburgring. I've already invalidated my lap. I hope the audio levels were okay in this race. I know overall it was a bit quiet, but I couldn't really adjust that. It's just that my microphone...
My best ever qualifying by a long margin.
My microphone's a bit quiet, so I have to bring the game sound down, which makes the whole thing quiet.
If any of you guys come up behind me, I won't fight you.
And yeah, sorry if you're hearing other voices in the background. I'm still in one of the voice chats for the race.
Jeremy. That helped.
Nah, you just go.
You goddamn deserved it, man. Great lap.
We'll see how my race pace is.
I think there's still 43 of you still watching. Hello to you all. Got 2 minutes of quality remaining, so is any of you left there that want to hop in? We've got just under 2 minutes to find the server. So it says no servers found. If you can, how do I? It's a very complicated server name. If you just scroll up and down the list, just find a Nürburgring server. It's got 6 people in it. If I had more time, I would have made my own server. It would have been a bit easier for you guys to find. Keywords that are in the server name is town and terra and trup, whatever that means. I just found a random one. Might have a little bit of overtime as well if you want to try get in.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Got 7 in here now. It's not too bad. 2 minutes of overtime. Still have 2 minutes to get in here. If you can find the server.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Oh, but validated the lap.
Please try to stay on the track.
Oh well. I did a good job of not completing a lap. Alright, well, we've got a bit of a 20-minute race at Nürburgring. Who knows what's going to happen? I thank you guys that have joined. We'll just have a little bit of fun. I'm not going to change anything on the setup. But yeah, may or may not do another race after this. I probably think I'll end the stream after this short race. And then we'll do this all over again next week, the same time. And I'll try have a better result next week. I don't think I did a very good job this time. Managed to start from the pits. That was a silly mistake. Right, drive. I actually pressed drive this time. I didn't get booted to the pits. Hey Sean, we've completed the event for today, which was 2 30-minute races, and now I'm just having a bit of a fun race. Nothing too serious. Might be ending the stream after this race. It's good to see you.
Stay double file.
I'll try not punt anyone. I'll do my best.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Yeah, and just a tip. For any of you driving the Aston or probably any other turbo cars, if you ride on the brake and fully accelerate, that'll combat your turbo lag off the start of the race. Oh, a bit too fast.
Green line, give it all you can.
Wasn't perfect, but yeah, the Aston's never a great starter.
Clear on the left.
Oh.
Car on the left.
I hope I didn't like nearly kill someone there. I think I nearly killed someone. But we're good.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, I just don't want to hurt anyone. I feel so bad if I'd hit anyone.
Car on the left.
Someone on my left. Alright, well, this is very reminiscent of my first race of today.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And I'm probably not going to have the greatest ping to a lot of you, so I apologise if I'm lagging all over the place.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, appreciate all you guys talking chat today. That was good. Hope to see you again next time. Oh, he's gone a bit wide.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, I've been a bit all over the place in this first lap, so I need to try focus a little bit. I know some of you are in this race. I'm not sure whose name's who though. Oh no! Oh no! Maya's gone around, I'm sorry. I ended up hitting you as well. That was unfortunate. I'm sorry for putting whoever that was around. Oh, someone's on the left there. I'm not sure who that was. Not the best place to try and go for an overtake in this chicane. Alright, let's see if I can get a bit of pull from this Mercedes up in front. It's going to be close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, that's a tight heap in that one. Right, so I believe that's first. I don't know what happened. Someone was in first before they disappeared. That was a bit unfortunate whoever went around in front of me last lap. But yeah, I think after this race, I'll probably end the stream. I'm getting a bit tired, guys, so thank you all for watching. I will try and give you a better performance next week. I'm sorry about my own mistake that was forgetting to press drive at the start of the race, and it ended up forcing me to start from the back of the grid. Dumb mistake. I won't do it next time. First race, I guess that was a little bit out of my control. I just came into the first corner with my, what I thought was an okay line. I gave a decent amount of space. But then that Lambo just came in on the inside of me and gave me a tap. That, right from that tap, that's ultimately what lost me all those positions. And then, yeah, I pitted and I did go for the repairs, which in the end I should probably not have gone for because I was stuck behind the Bentley, but I wasn't expecting the Bentley to have been so close to me after my pit stop. I would have thought they would have been a lot further ahead, so they must have had a slow pit stop. If any of you guys have suggestions for other things you'd like to see on live stream, be happy to hear your suggestions. see. With the Aston, there's some tracks where you really got to use the throttle to help get yourself around corners to gain that that time. But there's some tracks, I like Silverstone I noticed, where Aston's a lot more stable and it's easier just to fall into the zone. Silverstone's a good track for the Aston Martin. There's a couple places where oversteer can really hurt this car. Oh god, got a track limits warning. That's better, that's how you get the S's. You can do it, Bimbo. It takes some time, of course. A lot of time, it's just unlocking the secrets of each track. And each car as well. Because some cars, I mean, every car drives differently in their own ways. But if you can, at least with one car, find its own, like, find out as late as you can brake, and then it's hard to explain it and put it in words. But it all comes down, everyone says it, but it always comes down to practice. Like right there, that was a shocking corner. Corners like this one, you just have to know exactly what to do. You don't need to use the brake. And the moment you know you can get back on throttle, you're on that throttle. There should be no time. If you're coasting too much, you're losing time. So you should not be coasting unless you have to. And that's where a lot of lap time's gained. Oh wow, okay. Even right now, I'm still learning how to drive this track. Coming straight from Hungaroring, where I've been practicing all week. To relearn this track. Hey Short, it's good to see you from South Africa. And corner, yeah, that corner, the S right there, that you can get through there with lifting off the throttle just a tiny little amount. Okay, I'm really all over the place right now. You don't need to hit the brakes going through some of the corners, and in your mind you might be telling yourself for some corners you need to brake, and if you do that you end up losing half a second just like that. And that chicane that I just went through, that's a big time gainer right there. It's easy to take some corners slower than you need to. That chicane, you might be nervous that it's going to throw you around, but you can actually really throw the car through there. Okay, back to this corner. I won't touch the brakes coming to the left here, just a lift. Just onto that curb and accelerate a little bit early. I actually accelerated too much as well. But when you know you can accelerate, that's when you're back onto the throttle. You can't leave you can't leave 0.1 of a second too late to be coasting, because if you're coasting, you're losing time. Only coast if you have to. Okay, Managed to get that corner better that time. That was also a little bit better. Yeah, ACC is alright with high ping, although even with low ping I find in some cases you see a lot of warping, and I experienced that in the race I had a little bit earlier on. I'm not sure if you were there when I was doing the race, but I was racing in a server with people with very similar ping to what I have, very low ping, and there was still warping. That's the only problem I have with ACC online, is just that rubber banding effect when there's a car in front of you. You're going down a straight and they're moving further away, and then they suddenly pull back to you and you don't actually know where they are on track. It's really off-putting, but that sort of affects everyone regardless of the ping. It's just annoying. I don't know where it comes from. I often have to race because obviously me being in New Zealand and most servers being in Europe, if I want to do just a random online race like this one even here right now, you might not be able to see it, but my ping's terrible on this server, so it's good that we can just hop in, most of the time, hop into whatever server and we should be good to go. Just 5 minutes left. Definitely need to spend a bit more time on this track. Getting a bit tired right now. I'd honestly like to be able to suggest more. With the lap guide videos I do, that's probably a lot more helpful than anything that I can suggest right now. Mainly because with the lap guides I give myself plenty of time to just think about things that I can mention that'll help you get faster in a particular circuit. I know a lot of people don't like the Nürburgring. It's got a few complex corners which aren't easy to get right. This chicane I'm about to do is one of them. You can really, I really butchered it, but you can, if you just miss those two little curbs that poke up from each side of the track, if you miss those, you can really throw the car through there, and that's instantly a couple tenths gained. Still got a few laps. You can try and nail it. Let's get a good lap together. I haven't been concentrating too much. Wasn't exactly a good first corner, but okay. That was a decent first sector. I think this is the first sector. We might be to the middle sector by now. Yeah, so with that outside the world, it's difficult for us to find races where we're accepted by other people, because often when you're racing in a server with, well, coming from this side of the world, New Zealand, Australia, if you're racing against Europeans, they usually don't like it when your ping is flying through the roof, and they usually tell you to leave. So it's, for me, doing this league that I've done today, it's a bit of a breather because everyone else is the same ping as me, and it's nice to not have people teleporting all over the track. But it's generally all right in ACC. way too deep into the final corner. I'm running the Logitech G920 wheel, and the pedals I have the Fanatec V3s, the Club Sport V3s, I think that's the name. Put a wheel in the sand. If you touch the sand on this on ACC, you lose a lot of time. I'd say that's a second. Oh, yeah, no, that was a second gear corner. I might have one more lap after this, and that should be this race done. This is just a fun race. If any of you are newly viewing, thanks to everyone who's been watching throughout most of the stream. Knocking that last corner right at all. Hey William, thank you. This is the final lap. Can I actually do a good lap? Like one that isn't worse than my previous. Lost some time on that corner. I lost a lot of time on that corner. I should have kept in second. Yeah, not the greatest corner. See you, Bimbo. Thanks for watching. It's been good seeing you. Right, that was a better lap. Gained 3.5 tenths. Okay. So let everyone finish, and then I think we'll just call it night for now, everyone. Whew, a little bit tired. Everyone's coming over the line. Oh, we've got a battle. Got a battle. Where is that battle? Oh, he's gone wide. I was just a little bit too late. Didn't quite catch that battle. Schumacher takes that position. Right, I think everyone's finished the race by now. Which car were you? Mocha. I'm not sure. I think a few of you are in this race. I don't know whose names are who. Alright, okay, you came second. Good job. Thanks everyone for doing that race. That was just a little bit of fun. Really appreciate, again, the support to that live stream. We've never had that many viewers in a live stream before. Just getting a little bit uncomfortable in the seat now. Been sitting here for a while. But yeah. I hope to see you guys again next week. We'll be doing this track, and then I think again afterwards we'll do another few fun races. Try to get your friends along if you want to. We can do another one of these fun races later. I quite enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching.
Green light, show them what you got.
Good job to you, Mocha-Cola, for coming second in that one. I wish I caught the last few minutes of that race, or the last few corners where you guys were battling. I couldn't get there fast enough. I wasn't thinking. But thank you guys. I think I'm going to end the live stream. We'll see you again next week. I'll try to give you a better performance. I won't go to the back of the grid and do something stupid like that. But yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.